Welcome to Ranger Reviews, a web series where we look at episodes of the TV show Power Rangers and then discuss them. Today we're exploring the 17th episode of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers titled Green with Evil Part 1, alternatively titled Out of Control. Say goodbye to the old status quo. We start this episode like any other, at the youth center. Jason's about to compete in a karate tournament and all the competitors are there training hard for this event. We pan around and meet a teenager who is dressed in all green doing some pretty sweet high kicks, and Kimberly is soaking wet over this. Turns out his name is Tommy Oliver, the new kid at school, and he's about to compete against Jason. The two basically fight each other into a stalemate until they tie, and there's no winner. I must say, it's apparent that the two are actually both good martial artists because they can do crazy things with their bodies. Tommy and Jason shake hands, and while everyone else is dispersing, Kim ogles on. Trini tells her that she can see him at school tomorrow. Thanks, Trini. The next day at school, Kimberly is at her locker when Bulk and Skull come up and they basically start to sexually harass Kim, asking if she needs a big, strong man to help carry her books. When Kim declines, Bulk straight up says that it's time to teach her a lesson. Whoa, what the fuck, Power Rangers? Was Bulk about to just like rape Kimberly or something? We never find out because Tommy shows up out of nowhere and does some sweet ass high kicks in front of them and it scares them off. Kimberly is appreciative and she asks Tommy if he'd like to hang out later with her and her friends sometime at the youth center. It's like extending an olive branch to the new kid that you want to fuck. Tommy's open-ended about it, which means he's really not that into her, but like, okay. We cut to Rita casting a spell on the moon. Why? Because she's looking to kidnap Tommy and have him utilize the 6th power coin and work for her. I'm sorry, what? How does Rita have this power coin? Where did it even come from? Why has she waited this whole time to do anything with it? Why has Zoran never mentioned this before? Don't worry about it too much though, because we'll never know. So Tommy leaves a couple of dweebs behind as he takes a shortcut home via an alley in downtown Los Angeles. She sends down a squad of putties, which isn't that hard to beat because literally anyone but Billy can beat them, but whatever. It makes for a cool fight. Rita is moist about him too, so she just kidnaps him out of the alley and pieces out. Oh, Tommy also throws a goddamn trash can lid at a putty and takes it out that way. Rita's back in the palace and she talks about how she got Tommy, but like we see Tommy's body and he's covered in ice and spider webs for some reason. Then he wakes up as an Asian man before he is given the power coin, and in a plume of smoke he is transformed into the Green Ranger. It's really a shame that they revealed him this way because it's so lackluster. Rita tells Tommy the identity of all 5 other Rangers, which makes me wonder why they even have secret identities. And she lets him know that now that he has a power coin, he can go push Zoran's shit in at the command center, which he promptly does. He shows up in the command center, places a disc in Alpha's back to shut him up, and Zoran tries to plead with Tommy to stop doing this. Zoran somehow knows that it's Tommy under the helmet and that he's under an evil spell. Zoran, why didn't you tell literally anyone else about this? Tommy rips wires out of the command center console and Zoran disappears from his tube. Tommy says deuces and leaves. Rita decides that this is the time to send down her cronies and make Goldar grow. Of course, the Power Rangers don't even know about it because Zordon and Alpha aren't around, so they're at Billy's garage while Zach polishes the rat bug. Hey, glad they remember that thing existed. Oh, and Zach straight up says that he's using Zach's wax on the rat bug. Ew. Kim shows up and is all upset that Tommy never showed when they were supposed to hang out, I guess. But then the Rangers get a staticky message from Alpha. They can't teleport because of the damage to the command center, so they use the rat bug to get there. They're obviously disturbed by how messed up everything is, and Billy removes its CD from Alpha's back, which somehow fixes him immediately. Alpha explains that Goldar is giant in the city, so the Rangers morph right away to take care of that. The Rangers show up and fight some putties before they call out their dinosaurs to take on Goldar. They bring them together as a Megazord, and with the power sword, they fight Goldar until he just randomly disappears. The Rangers are confused until the Green Ranger jumps into the back door of the Megazord, rips open the door, and just punches Trini right in the goddamn face. The Rangers all fall down to the ground, where they each try to fend off from the Green Ranger, who just brutally hurts them. There's a nice Jason and Green Ranger fight that ends up with the Green Ranger shooting a random ass ball of energy at them, blowing the Rangers to shit. The Rangers are teleported out of there and brought to the command center, where Alpha tells them that he can't find Zordon. But before he can say anything else, he starts sputtering all over again because of that virus that the Green Ranger installed. As it was like a slow burn program, but yeah, that's it. To be continued. This episode has so much stuff going on, it's insane. It doesn't even feel like a 20-minute episode of television. Introduces a brand new character, it proves that this character is also worthy of being a Power Ranger, has him get kidnapped and brainwashed, and then gets rid of Alpha and Zordon, remembers the rat bug, and it ends with the Rangers getting their asses kicked so hard. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that this is the best episode so far. That being said, there's still a lot more to come with the Green with Evil saga. But there's a reason why a lot of kids didn't start watching this series until Tommy showed up as the Green Ranger. How will the Rangers get out of this pickle? Find out next time. But until then, may the power protect you.